Hey everybody, I wanted to come on here. It's kind of dark and dreary out, so the video is kind of dark, but I wanted to show you something that I got in the mail a couple days ago. I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to open it with you guys, but a couple people said that they like hauls, they like to see what people buy, and I actually purchased on Etsy some prints from an artist that I've been wanting to buy from for a long time, since I found her work on Pinterest. The piece that I found on Pinterest, she didn't have a print of currently. I might reach out to her in the future and see if she's able to make one of that painting. But I did get some others. I got them specifically because they were marked as like the last ones in stock, and it seems like she might not restock some of her prints once they've gone out of stock. I don't know if she continues to make prints, but she has several paintings that she no longer seems to be making prints of, so I didn't want to miss out on these. So this is the package it came in. Her profile is Swan Bones, and I think her name is Kelly Louise Judd, and she goes by Swan Bones. That's her company, her store on Etsy. I wanted to show you just how beautiful the packaging is. Excuse I had to black out my address, but just like how beautiful like all these stamps are on the front of the package, just to tell the post office not to bend it. That's really cool. It's really beautiful. It's like its own piece of art. I love that. But I wanted to open this with you guys and show you what I got in my dark room because it's drizzling outside, which I'm kind of upset about. Normally this is my favorite kind of weather, but now that I have a house that has a basement that floods when it rains and is currently flooded right now because we had a really hard rain a few days ago, I just like can't enjoy it anymore because I'm constantly worrying about my basement flooding. And right now my sump pump goes off like every minute and a half, and it's just taking forever for it to dry out because it's not as hot as it was in the summer, so the ground doesn't dry as quickly and easily, and so the water isn't able to drain away as quickly, and it's just kind of frustrating and nerve-wracking because I'm constantly worrying about things like mold and whatever. And I am assured that water in your basement is actually a normal occurrence, especially in this area. But I think other people have more advanced sump pumps that get it out more quickly. And I have the problem of when it's raining really, really hard and the ground is completely saturated and my septic field is completely saturated, the water can't leave my house. And that's a common thing in heavy rains when you have a septic system, for the water not to be able to leave the house. So you have to be like really careful how you use water and whatever. My issue is the way my stuff is set up down there. It was done by an amateur, and the sump pump is hooked in like a very unprofessional way. And so if water goes out, especially because the sump pump is trying to pump water out and it's trying to pump it into the septic system. So as it's trying to pump the water out, the water normally under normal circumstances, if you ran a lot of water when the septic field was saturated, it would back up into your fixtures. So like your tubs and your sinks and your toilets would back up, which is not good. Like that's not good at all. So it's actually kind of a blessing that mine is built wrong, but it's a pain because all of that water that's exiting is splashing out through where it connects to the sewer pipe, and it's splashing back into the basement. So it's like pumping out, splashing back. So it's really frustrating. And so I have to be very careful and be very aware and like, not use the bathroom and send toilet paper down there to clog it, when it can't leave the house, when it's trying to splash back out into the basement. So it's like, you have to be very careful, and it takes, maybe 12 to 24 hours for it to finally, get to a place where you can use the water again safely and have it not, backing up. Anyway, that's not really what I came on here to talk about, was my septic system. But anyway, so these stamps are also on the back. I love that. It's so cool. So she is located in Kansas City, Missouri. It's getting darker and darker on here. Oh my gosh. I need to be quick because it's getting very dark out. And it's not even 11 o'clock in the morning. But I got 4 prints, I think. Yeah. This is the big one. This is bigger than the others. This is the first one. I love that, because in the future I plan to get a black cat. And there's one I've been looking at on Pet Finders for a while. I reached out to ask about her just to make sure she was okay with dogs. She's about an hour and a half away, and she's okay with dogs. I'm just like hesitant right now. Financially it's rough, and also my dog's really enjoying being the only pet in this house because she was living with my partner's cat for a year before we owned the house. And she was just kind of skittish about it, and you know, she gets confused about other animals being around. And I think she's enjoying being the only one running around this house, and I don't want to, like, you know, shatter her dreams of being the only one. Here is the next one. This was, I think, the first one that it's hard to see it on here. It's very shiny, but if you can see, there's a hare, a rabbit in the flowers. It's so beautiful. This was the first one that I put in my cart. And the next one, oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. Let's look at the detail work. It's so beautiful. It's so like haunting, and just, it's gorgeous work. I love her work so much. I love the details, I love it. But this one, she has a little sticker attached. She has attached a little card, a little postcard to it with a sticker. I hope that comes off easily. But anyway, this is the other print. It's another cat. Like, really pretty. Oh, I'm excited. I hope this comes off easily, this little postcard. It's just her little, like, thank you, and it includes her Instagram and her shop link, her URL. So I will link her down in the description below. I'm sorry if you can't hear me, I'm talking kind of quietly. But yeah, that's what I got, and I'm really excited, and I hope I can frame them soon and find a great spot in my house for them. And if I have any more interesting purchases that I have, you know, in the next whenever, I will post them. It's so dark in here. Oh my goodness. It's like, there we go. There's more light coming from that side, but anyway. I will keep you guys updated on everything. The infection seems to be clearing up. That was on my nose. It was starting to spread down to here. I finally found a topical that worked for it. I don't think it was bacterial. I think that was part of why it wasn't going away. I was treating it as if it was bacterial, and it wasn't. But also, as I've been treating it and it's getting better, it's been trying to like I had a little bit under this eye, and I've been treating it, and then it was like showing up above this eye, and then like a couple little spots below this eye yesterday. And so I'm wondering if stress is also inducing it, because the spots under this eye didn't show up until I had a major stress issue yesterday, where like I kind of had to like take over doing some work that I wasn't supposed to be responsible for that day, and I got really stressed out because I had to bust my ass and get stuff, like, you know, kind of like pick up the pieces of a department that I wasn't supposed to be responsible for yesterday, but ended up having to be responsible for. So I think stress is part of what's been keeping the infection ongoing. Anyway, I will keep you guys updated on any changes, anything exciting, anything cool that's going on, and hope you guys are having a good day, and it's not really drizzly and dark out where you are, unless you like that weather. Anyway, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.